and injured several others. Kristen Goodwin, Fox News.
On Wall Street, stock futures are rising that after a big surge lifted the Dow and the NASDAQ more than 600 points. I'm Dave Anthony.
News Talk 710 KURV, broadcasting from the Valley's All-American Truck Headquarters studio at PayneAutomall.com.
Happy Friday. It is the final day of July 2026. It's July 31st, 2026. I'm Sergio Sanchez, along with show producer Zach Cantu and Jason Caterina on standby. He'll join us to talk about those hot temperatures, 105, 106 for the foreseeable future, next 4 or 5 days, and take a look at the tropics, Texas travel weather as well. So join us for that conversation. Appreciate you being a part of the morning news. Go find us at Radio Para Mi. Go get that free app. A couple of weeks after billboards in this area promoted childbirth packages under a campaign called Have My Baby in Texas, the Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton announcing that he has launched an investigation into Mission Regional Medical Center and Nat Medical Center over alleged birth tourism schemes. According to a report, Mission Regional saying that they advertised legal medical care and that NAP did not take part in any birth tourism scheme. The mayor of Mission is running for re-election. Mayor Nori Gonzalez Garza officially announcing her re-election campaign this week. Garza became Mission's first female mayor when elected back in 2022. We will share a conversation we had just a couple of days back with our mayor here in Mission at 7:15 and 8:15. Yes, we're looking at some economic happenings, including an impressive, the arrival of a $50 million project and aluminum plant for the city of Mission, and other economic data that's coming up on the Valley's Morning News. It's 7:07 on News Talk 710 KURV. This note from Los Fresnos CISD. The Board of Trustees have selected a finalist for their superintendent post. He's been in education for about 25 years. They selected Joseph Villarreal as sole finalist for superintendent. The Trump administration is winning praise for addressing a key supply chain shortage. That would be truck drivers.
A new Freedom Haulers initiative making it easier for military veterans to become commercial truck drivers. This addresses a major shortage in Texas and nationwide.
Senior drivers are retiring. A lot of younger folks have not found an interest in driving a truck.
Texas trucking consultant Dr. Joe Michael says when companies cannot find drivers, there's a ripple effect. Products get stuck in expensive warehouses instead of being placed on store shelves, and that drives up prices to consumers. Michael Board, News Talk 710 KURV.
Check the medicine cabinet. The Food and Drug Administration is recalling millions of eye drops because they might not be fully sterile.
Nearly 12.5 million bottles of Roto cooling eye drops are included in the recall. The FDA says they were sold individually and in 2 packs and include a number of varieties, including all-in-one, max strength, and optic glow. This is what the FDA calls a Class 2 recall, which means the products involved may cause temporary, reversible effects and serious health consequences are unlikely. You can learn more about the recall and the products involved on the company's website. I'm Daria Albinger.
At 7:08 on the Valley's Morning News, and a new list from Forbes listing, yes, you guessed it, Joe Rogan is the top paid podcaster in our country.
Forbes is out with its list of the highest paid podcasters from June of last year to June of this year. And Rogan once again came out on top, making an estimated $82 million. Coming in at number 2 are the hosts of the Technology Business Programming Network, or TBPN, who made $70 million. At number 3 is the Diary of a CEO host, Stephen Bartlett, followed by Ashley Flowers of Crime Junkie at number 4. Rounding out the top 5 on the Forbes list are Will Arnett, Jason Bateman, and Sean Hayes of Smartless. I'm Tammy Trujillo.
Zach's going, who? What? Who's that? Who that? Yeah, it's AccuWeather with the time. And just another reminder, we chose the wrong line of business. It's AccuWeather with the time. Big thank you to Dougie and all the gang at Martin Farm and Ranch. Grow them right with Purina certified feed, balanced mineral nutrition at Martin Farm and Ranch. AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina joining us. Maybe you and I and Freddie and Zach should get together, just do some crazy podcast. I mean, what can we talk about to draw millions of eyeballs and then a nice little paycheck from some of these
Unreal. You know, the thing
Social
is,
media
like,
platform.
I don't know, like, it's
See,
really
not the
just
weather,
evolved
'cause-
from morning radio. Like, really,
Yeah.
podcasts are just like an extension of, like a morning radio show. So,
Yeah, that's all it is, just a storyteller. But then they go really sensational, conspiratorial. And
there was
just-
one I really liked called Sword and Stone. I don't know if he's still doing it or not, but that was a really cool, like, true crime one.
Oh, yeah. You know, ain't that fascinating? We are obsessed as a human race. We are obsessed with true crime and crime stories and novels and movies related to that.
I just thought of being part of journalism. That was a big draw, as being part of journalism too. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Just dark.
No,
with the humor
it is.
and-
That's why you got, like those CBS investigate,
Yeah.
right? Like NCCIS or whatever it is, those investigators. Okay, so back to weather. Obviously, not much to talk about.
Oh, it's just blazing hot.
105 today and this weekend. 106 tomorrow. Sunday, 106 as well. Okay, long range pattern. What do the computers tell you? Break it up.
Still just hot.
Still stuck? Okay.
Yeah, just stuck in that hot pattern. Next week, I don't see a day out of the triple digits until maybe Friday. We might be 99 Friday, and then just hovering right around 100 through the next weekend. And
Why would that be? Why does it go down just a little bit? Is that like the tail end of the cool
I
front?
mean, it's
What? A week
I mean,
away.
it's not really it's gonna be like 103 the day prior,
Mhm.
or not. Hang on, I've gotten too far down the rabbit hole here.
Yeah, just next week. Just next week.
All right. So anyway, yeah, like Wednesday, 102, 100 Thursday, Friday, 99. So 100 Saturday. So it's just sort of, oscillating a little bit here or
All
there.
right. The tropical coverage update 2026, Caribbean, Gulf, Atlantic. Computers say anything, any prospect?
Day nada, just
For
quiet.
us. Nothing for us. Big thank you to all the gang that provide us the tropical coverage updates, including our mayor here in Edinburgh, the Omar Ochoa law firm. Okay, so that's the accurate. The forecast: 105 today, 106 tomorrow, Sunday 103, Monday 105, Tuesday. We are stuck in this blazing heat, and that's a heat alert. So you guys be careful out there. Let me see here. Yeah,
I got to run.
Yeah, okay, pal. We'll talk.
See you
We'll check
later.
with you next hour. Yeah, I know he doesn't like avocado. On the National Day, we've joked around plenty that Jason has the palate of a 5-year-old. He's anything mushy, he just spits it out. It is National Avocado Day. Yes, there's a lot of fat in there, but it's good fat. And you're into avocados, right, Zach? Do you like avocados or?
Oh yeah, I love them.
That's good stuff. I would think that with your meat diet, right, this would help balance out some of the cholesterol or some of the fat, right? You got good fat.
Oh, I don't
good
have
cholesterol.
the time to get into.
Well, it's a good thing that you like
of
it.
how
Well,
this works.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it balances out good and bad cholesterol. Let's see here. Who would be our systems administrator, Zach? Would that be Eric or chief
Yeah.
engineer for everything? He's like
he runs this place.
chief engineer, systems administrator and janitor. He does everything around here. That's Eric's day. And shredded wheat. We'll end with something healthy. It's a National Shredded Wheat Day.
What?
Yeah.
Why does that have a day for it?
Yeah. Well, it seems like everything has a day. I prefer the little mini shredded wheat that has sugar on it. They put like blueberry flavor, strawberry flavor. Right? Time is 7:13. As I mentioned earlier, coming up at about 7:16, we'll share a conversation that I had with our mayor, Nori Garza, in the city of Mission. She has announced, officially making the announcement she's running for office again. And that's a crowded field, by the way, in Mission. I think is almost a handful. I think there's 4 candidates running for the office of mayor in Mission, and Mayor Nori Garza said, she's running as well. Conversation with her and some of the economic happenings at Mission. That's coming up in just a little bit. This is the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. Join us online at Radio Para Mi.
Our riddle brought to you by Progressive Insurance. What do your home and auto have in common? Progressive protects them both. It was an easy riddle. Learn more at progressive.com.
Come experience larger-than-life luxury and design at Bird Ogden Infinity in Edinburgh. You're invited to come in and choose from a great selection of new Infinities available now. Drive your own 2026 Infinity QX80 and save with an amazing 0% APR for 60 months. And all Infinities come available with the Infinity Premium Care Maintenance Plan for 3 years. Experience luxury as it's meant to be at Bird Ogden Infinity on the corner of Alberta and Expressway 281 in Edinburgh. Shop from the entire line of Infinities online at birdogdeninfinity.com.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight illnesses like pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. See more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Join us for Take Heart with Dr. Ruben Martinez. It's biblical advice as you manage your career, family, and spiritual walk, sometimes in the wrong order. Take Heart with Pastor Dr. Ruben Martinez, Fridays, 10:10 in the morning on The Sergio Show. Time is coming up on 16 minutes after the hour. This is the Valley's Morning News, News Talk 710 KURV, the battle for first place in the American League Central. They're all pretty much at 500, just barely equal wins and losses. Yeah, that's how tough that division is. Astros hosting the Rangers, the fight for first place in the American League Central. Tune in tonight at 6:45 and tune in this weekend for Astros play-by-play on 710 KURV, made possible by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women. We're getting an economic and city hall update for our city of Mission. And in the studio is our mayor, Nori Gonzalez Garza, who likes the gig so much. I understand you're running for re-election, right?
Yes, I am.
Whatever, let's go. Looks like it's going to be a crowded field this go around.
It
but
is, but that's okay. We're moving forward. Yes.
So how would you describe the gig of mayor? Is it like herding cats and trying to keep everybody happy, or what's the experience like so far?
That's about right. That's a good way to describe it. Trying to keep everyone happy. Sometimes that's hard to do, but we try our best.
Yeah.
Yes.
A few days back, you had the State of the City speech.
Yes.
And so let's get some of the metrics, some of those, I call them nerd numbers.
Okay.
Construction, sales, employment. Yes. How's Mission doing these days? Because everybody in town, in the area, seems to be doing real good because the economy is expanding so quickly.
Yes. We're doing really, really well, and we're hoping for even better things to come very, very soon. We have our bridge that's going to be open to commercial traffic later on this year. So we're expecting a lot to happen when that opens up, especially in our industrial development area. The crossings are amazing. There are over 3 million crossings per year. So that's a great thing for the city of Mission and the whole region, actually. So we've done really well with our sales taxes, as the whole valley has been doing well. We've increased about 4%. From the previous year, but the actual revenue, the dollars, is in the last few years, it's been over $71 million increase. Mm-hmm. So that's amazing for a city our size, and we don't have the mall, we don't have the mall, we don't have things like that, but we're doing really well.
Yeah, and we're just part of a population cluster in Mission, of course, with McAllen, with Edinburgh, and everybody interconnected, and the population growth very strong right now. So those numbers likely to continue to increase.
Oh yes,
in the near future. The sales numbers.
So our employment rate it's been hovering at about 5.5% for the past few years. We've been adding 700 jobs per year the last 4 years. But so have the population in the workforce has been increasing as well. So the percentage basically stays the same, but we're doing well.
Okay.
We usually tend to stay about a point over McAllen and Edinburgh, but we do 2 points better than FAR and Brownsville. So we're doing well.
Our mayor of Mission, Nori Gonzalez Garza, she's sharing some of the stats that she provided during the State of the City address just a few days back on construction numbers, either home, commercial, permits. What were you able to share? What are we doing in Mission?
We're doing really well this year. Actually, we're at $139 million in value of construction permits, which is we're expecting to surpass our record year, which was 22. So we're hoping, which that record year was 190. So we're already at 139, and we're thinking we're going to surpass our record in 22.
Excellent. Let me take it back to the bridge. So we've been waiting. It was about this time last year that we were hoping to hear that we were going to open to full commercial.
Yes.
Have they given you a tentative, have they told you, okay, Mayor, Q4 or at least November? Have they given you a target? The feds told you that the date or close to that?
Q4 is what
Q4.
we're looking for. Yeah,
Okay.
and it's been a slow process. And it's not, there's a lot of moving parts. Inspections are a big situation that needs to be ironed out on both sides, right? So I think we've got the last detail taken care of, but we're still trying to get that. But I think this is the real date.
What are we waiting for? Is it personnel?
It's the
inspections?
inspection stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, the inspection processes.
Yeah, because usually it's either that or it's we got to staff the place. We're waiting on the
Right.
feds to give us more inspectors, or we're trying to confirm a date for some big wig to come and join us to cut the ribbon or something like that. We want a big
that
party.
too, probably.
Yeah, that's going to be another potential delay. All
Yeah.
right. Well, 3
Yes.
million crossings at Ansalduas,
Yes.
and that's not including what will happen, Lord willing, is the northbound trucks.
That's
so
right.
that number
Mhm.
is really going to skyrocket.
That's right. Right.
As soon as it opens.
At this point, we're only doing empties on southbound, and
Yeah.
we're not crossing on the northbound.
Can
Mhm.
you describe, just if you were to try to explain, in a minute or two,
Mhm.
the development that is taking place?
Yes.
Warehousing, retail,
Yes.
all these other businesses, a
Mhm.
major investor that is
Yes.
putting up, waiting, just
Yes.
chomping at the bit, waiting for that opening.
Yes, so we have a lot of projects that are coming up. Different developers. You have your really big developers like the Killam's, who are our biggest developers in the city of Mission. We have the Rhodes family. We have the Castillo brothers that are opening up over 100 acres each in industrial development. So we're excited about that. And that's all due because of the bridge opening. Like I said, we do have the smaller developers, but which are, maybe 20 acres, 40 acres, that type of thing. But, it all adds up. And it's going to be explosive very, very soon. And we need to get prepared for that. So we need to get our infrastructure going. And we need to plan ahead for that. So that's really important. We're working really closely with the MPO and TxDOT and those partners that will help us in our transportation.
Our City of Mission Mayor Nori Gonzalez Garza, some of the highlights for the city recently. You were telling me off air, you had a sit down with the ambulance board. I guess
Yes.
looking at this, City of Mission runs its own ambulance service.
Yes.
So it's paying for itself. That's
Yes.
the gist of it. And
Yes.
then some. Yeah.
Yes. So we did have a meeting earlier this week, and it was very productive and very informative. So they do have a break-even cost for each call, which is it's $380. And so what they came up with is that we're receiving $591 per call. So we're actually, positive on the revenue. That's not what we bill. Now, you know how that is. You bill and then, the insurance companies only pay you so much.
Yes.
But we're doing good because they're paying what our break even is and then some. So we're doing well. And I'm really, really proud of that department. It's still in its growing stage. It's only been in place for maybe a little over a year. where we staffed it full time because we used to have a contract before. But I'm really happy the way that this has panned out, and the service is just amazing. And then we hear that all the time from our citizens. You know, they actually take the time to make calls and say how happy they were about the service that they received. So that's always good.
Are they learning from like Uber and Lyft, where they put some nice fragrances in the ambulances and give like those snacks and refreshments?
Yes. There's a bottle of water for you there.
That's what was coming to mind.
Yes.
As far as infrastructure, either
Yes.
water pipes, road improvements, anything from City Hall you need to mention right now.
Yes, things are doing really well. We're finishing up on Bryan Road, which has been long anticipated. Taylor Road is also in the works. Phase 1 is done. We're working on phase 2, and there's even a phase 3 that's going to be from 2 Mile Line to 7 Mile Line. We're not involved too much in that one. I think we only have like a half mile involved in that, but we're doing well. We just got notice from the General Land Office this week that we got a $2 million grant to improve Holland Road. So very excited about that. That is an improvement that needs to be done.
And I just found out moments ago that the late nights, I don't know if it's overnight, but late night after dark golf facility is open.
Yes.
What is that?
It's Starlight at Sherry.
Starlight at Sherry.
Yes.
Do you get a Starlight burger with every round?
Do you remember those?
I do.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
Starlight at Sherry. Where is that, Mary? Where's that?
It's at the Sherry Golf Course.
At the Sherry Golf Course.
So
Okay.
what we did is we redid the back 9 holes into a par 33. So it's an executive course, and it can be played probably in about 2.5 hours, give or take. Tee times are from 6 to 11.
Okay.
So it's a great destination, I think, in the city of Mission. We have tee times that you can book only 4 days in advance, and they are booked. Or 4 days in advance, yes.
Well, everybody walking down dinner.
Yes, that's right.
Go
That's
golf
right.
for a little while. Take the
That's
osprey.
Yes,
Make sure. Right?
absolutely, absolutely. So we had an opportunity, a couple of us from the city, to visit a couple of night golf places, because we were the only ones in the valley. We were the only ones south of Corpus. So we went to visit the one in Corpus and the one in San Antonio. And when we were talking to the golf pro there, he actually said that their night golf was supplementing their day golf revenues, and that's what's happening here. We're already doing that. We're seeing that already, and we've just gotten some really good feedback on the participation. So we're excited.
Good to hear.
Yes.
Good. Yeah.
Yes.
We need to mention that a bit more often.
Yes.
There was an incident where you had some scammers out there that were using Mission PNC or City Hall. Tell me about it, because if it's happening in Mission and a notable person in the community was targeted, then it's likely going to happen in other places. So the gist of it: check your invoices, check your bills.
Yes. Make sure before you sign that check, make sure it's a legitimate invoice, because what happened was that there was two incidents. Two invoices were sent out to customers, I'm going to say, for permit fees, which were exorbitant. And so, being a good resident, they came in, they tried paying, and we looked at the invoice that staff did, and this isn't our invoice. So it didn't happen. It was attempted, but it didn't happen. But it was two isolated incidents. And I just want to warn everybody out there, if you're getting an invoice, be sure it's legitimate before you make that payment.
Wire transfer, right? They insisted on wire transfer.
Yes, they were asking for a wire transfer, and the city of Mission's never going to ask for a wire transfer. That's
all right.
Yeah.
And it was a big. One of them was what $5,000 you said,
about
right?
$5,000. Yes, for a conditional use permit, which is crazy.
Yeah. So check those invoices, check those bills before you write a check in and send payment into the city. It might not be the city.
That's right.
And it's important because a lot of these businesses and entities have a stack every month of invoices and other people that are paying on their behalf. Got to check that. That's
right.
Anything else before I let you go, Mary?
No, but I just want to thank you for having me. It's great seeing you again.
Likewise.
And I'm looking forward to more conversation.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. You're
That's
welcome.
our Mayor of Mission, Nori Gonzalez Garza. Friday edition of the Valley's Morning News. And a quick check of some headlines. The service of Jay Gonzalez Injury Attorneys ready to fight for you. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH. President Trump says that there is a deal to disarm the Palestinian terrorist group Hamas. That deal has been reached, and details of that coming up in the near future. The American Red Cross is warning of a nationwide blood shortage, declaring only its second ever national blood supply crisis. Overseas in Spain, they're sending in the military and reinforcements to respond to a surge, a wave, a tsunami of illegal immigrants entering into Spain from Morocco. And back to Texas, there's a new report that says some registered Texas voters were wrongly flagged as potential non-citizens, and they've been put back on the rolls.
The nonpartisan Vote Beat Texas breaking the story that the Texas Secretary of State told county officials to immediately reinstate any Texans removed from the voter roll despite showing DPS proof of citizenship. It appears that some of the 2,700 registered voters were flagged as non-citizens after their names were run through a federal program called Systematic Alien Verification for Entitlements, or SAVE. It's being reported that the state elections director, Christina Adkins, told county officials the state had reviewed Texas DPS records confirming their citizenship and that the SAVE program has some inaccurate information. In Austin, Chris Fox, News Talk 710 KURV.
Something you can do for the weekend. Stay inside at the movie theater. There's a Spider-Man new movie from that series. And movie mom Nell Minow should be joining us in about 15 minutes or so. See if it's any good. Fresh back from Comic-Con, our resident nerd, movie mom Nell Minow. In about 14 minutes on 710 KURV. Check of sports up next.
Looking for a flexible part-time opportunity with a fun, fast-paced media company? Radio United is hiring a part-time sales coordinator. If you are organized, enjoy working with people, and have great computer and communication skills, bilingual preferred, we'd love to meet you. Help support our sales team, work with local businesses, and be a part of a company that connects communities every day. Apply now by sending your resume to human resources at radiounited.com. Join our team and help make an impact. Radio United is an equal opportunity employer.
Thank you to Mark and Carla McCaleb for allowing me to remind all the KURV family to do something good for their immediate family, their loved ones, their kids and spouse. It's what my mom and dad did for me many years before the Lord called them home. My mom and dad had that sit down, much like you and I have done, in the past. Talk about it, life insurance. Insurance coverage for this, that, and the other, but most of life insurance, and talking with folks who are experts in financial stuff, right? Make sure that all the finances are set up in a way to benefit the immediate family, protect what you've worked hard for. Pre-plan and prepay the funeral event. It is an event in every sense of the word. What an event is, and you know how much planning goes into an event. Well, that planning should be done now to make it easier for the kids, easier for the spouse, the immediate family. My mom and dad did this for me, and I suggest that you call Mark and Carla McCaleb. Yes, the McCaleb Funeral Home Clan, 60-plus years, loving on families that suffer that loss. So think about this now, make the decisions now, prepay now, and that way that's a lot of stress off the back of your immediate family when that time comes. Put it on the shelf like life insurance and wait on the Lord. 956-650-2841. That's the personal number for Carla McCaleb from McCaleb Funeral Home.
Pain management specialist Dr. Dennis Slavin on patients who've had back surgery but are still in pain.
Many patients I see who have undergone back surgery complain that the ugly pain radiating down their thigh and leg is still present. What's worse, they're told there's nothing else that can be done and are stuck to a life of limited physical activity and reliance on pain medication. I may have the answer for you: spinal cord stimulation. I have a treatment specific for this radiating discomfort called neuropathic pain. This treatment has been around since the 1960s, but with recent recent computer modeling technique, delivery of precise electrical signals can replace that pain with a massaging sensation that translates to less pain, less reliance on pain meds, and return to an active life. This technology is cutting edge and lives in a comfortable room at my office. Patients are amazed by the pain relief. They wonder why they waited so long to be feeling better at last.
Learn more about feeling better at last by signing on to feelingbetteratLast.com or call Dr. Slavin 973-0565.
Later tonight, tune in for Houston Astros baseball as they host the state rival Texas Rangers. First pitch at 7:15. Powered by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women and News Talk 710 KURV.
The 710 KURV Sports Desk is brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women.
The Texas Rangers went for the series win on the road against the best team in the American League yesterday afternoon. We picked this game up in the 8th inning in a 2-2 ball game with Cedric Mullins at the plate.
First pitch to Mullins. He shoots one down the left field line. This one headed toward the wall, and it is just over the wall in the corner. Are you kidding me? An opposite field home run for Mullins. And the Rays lead it 3-2.
Texas went on to lose by that score as they head to Houston to take on the Astros, who are off today as they get set for the Silver Boot starting tonight at 7:15. And Brian Schottenheimer took the stand at Cowboys camp and talked about P.J. Locke's injury.
Yeah, I was having a great practice, covering down and hyperextend his knee. All tests look great. He will be out today. Get him moving around a little bit with Britt and those guys, but nothing significant.
Injuries are not good this early in camp, especially when they're not even in pads yet.
Some NFL headlines as week one of training camps continues. The 49ers are bringing back a familiar face, signing veteran Deebo Samuel to a one-year deal, this after a knee injury suffered by wideout Ricky Pearsall. Another receiver getting a big payday. The Saints and Chris Olave have settled on a 4-year extension worth up to $132 million. And in Tampa, Buccaneers quarterback Baker Mayfield says he feels disrespected by the Bucs' contract offers. Mayfield says negotiations on an extension are over till after the season. Among the baseball highlights, the White Sox, for a second game in a row, beat the Yankees in an extra inning walk-off. 2-1 the final in 11. Sox won it on a bases-loaded walk. Tough day for Yankee DH Paul Goldschmidt. He was 0 for 5.
I mean, every time you lose, you're frustrated. Every time you get out, you're frustrated. So it's part of the game, and we just want to win and just do everything we can to do that.
Division-leading Tampa Bay won 3-2 over Texas. The Rays AL East lead over the Yanks up to 3.5 games. I'm Matt McCoy.
We get a 710 KURV heat alert for the area. Thank you to Lee's Pharmacy for the heads up. You got to stay hydrated. Check the car seats. Check those backseat car seats. Make sure no baby or pets are in those cars as you walk to the store. And check in on family. We are stuck in a nasty, dangerously hot pattern. 105 today, 106 this weekend, and back to 105 for early next week. Right now, temperatures 81 to 83 across the area. It's 81 at Starbase. It's 83 in McAllen. Border Bridge wait times 30 to 40 minutes at B&M and Gateway, and it's 35 minutes at the Hidalgo Bridge. We got movie mom Nell Minow in about 8 minutes, so stick around. New Spider-Man movie. Any good? Well, our resident nerd, movie mom Nell Minow, should know, and has recommendations for you coming up in about 8 minutes on the Valley's Morning News. JP and Jeff and Amigo Power Equipment have the equipment to get the job done at the lease, at the ranch. Got all that acreage that you need to tame. You got stuff to chop up, maybe put a fence out there. Yeah, that would be Kubota. That's the equipment that you need. Everything I mentioned here, you get details at KubotaUSA.com. Now through September 30th at Amigo Power Equipment in Edinburgh, you could drive away today with a Kubota LX 2620 series tractor. 0% financing if you qualify, or save up to $5,500 on this Kubota LX 2620 series tractor at Amigo Power Equipment. Whether it's mowing or grading or punching holes in the ground, whatever you need, don't forget the extensions available as well. Walk the campus today at Amigo Power Equipment in Edinburgh with JP and Jeff. Take a look at the possibilities and take it home. Kubota LX 2620 series tractor, 0% financing if you qualify, or save up to $5,500 now through September 30th for Kubota in the Valley. It's Amigo Power Equipment, Edinburgh on Monte Cristo.
Insurance. Progressive can protect your home, auto, boat, motorcycle, ATV, RV, and more. In short, a lot of things. Bundle today at Progressive.com.
I'm Omar Ochoa, and my job is to take on insurance companies. After a storm damages your home or business, the insurance company already has a team protecting its interests. You should too. At the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, my team investigates the damage and fights to hold insurance companies accountable under your policy. Call the Omar Ochoa Law Firm today for a free consultation at 253-3121. That's 253-3121. The insurance company has a team. So should you.
Improve your overall health and enjoy a better quality of life with Dr. T's Primary Care. You're trying to set some new weight goals. If you're too moody or stressed out or just tired and trying to get more sleep, Dr. T's Primary Care can help you with all of that. And more if you're worried about things like low testosterone. Dr. T is a primary care provider from the sniffles to the flu and also offer menopause treatment, peptide treatment, and IV vitamin infusions. McAllen area call 956-803-0058 and in Harlingen 956-368-5247. That's drtsprimary.care.com.
Audio streaming on KURV.com. Powered by South Texas Buick GMC. McAllen Mission.
I'm Nicole Murray with Your Money Now. Shares of Novo Nordisk have nosedived by as much as 10% after the drug banker said a late-stage heart drug trial failed to reduce major cardiovascular events compared to a placebo. While the experimental medicine did show some biological effects, it didn't translate into statistically meaningful reduction in MACE, which is defined as cardiovascular death, non-fatal heart attack, or non-fatal stroke for patients with certain diseases. Oil prices are sharply higher by more than 1% as investors monitored a recovery in crude flows through the Strait of Hormuz. West Texas Intermediate at $84 a barrel, Brent up to $90. Amazon said it has recovered $600 million in tariff refunds in the second quarter and intends to return some of that cash to shoppers. The company landed in hot water with the White House last year after it was reported that the company planned to display tariff-related surcharges on its website. Futures have risen this morning, led by tech stocks. That's Your Money Now.
U.S. News World Report not too impressed with Texas, ranking Texas number 26 best state in their recent rankings. Meantime, Texas is laughing all the way to the bank. GDP record $2.9 trillion, eighth largest in the world, and big announcements from Eli Lilly, NVIDIA, Tesla, Samsung, many others coming to Texas. This is the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. AccuWeather says highs today should be 105. That's a heat alert for the area. Thank you, Lee's Pharmacy, for the heads up. Stay hydrated. Check on your relatives. Highs today, 105, 106 for the weekend. Yuck. Movie Mom Nell Minnow, just around the corner. Got a new Spider-Man movie, so stick around. The morning news on News Talk 710 KURV. It's breakfast time. It's breakfast time. Oh, how I remember. You got Mom there on the other end? Okay. Oh, how I remember growing up in Mom's house. Movie Mom Nell Minnow. Growing up in Mom's house with the fresh flour tortillas. Man, she would labor. She would in the kitchen, rolling those flour tortillas, put them on the skillet, and then the essence, the smell of those fresh flour tortillas, and then the scrambled egg with some bacon or ham. Don't forget the refried beans. Or Mom, I want some chorizo. Mom, so put some chorizo in there as well. The wonderful red salsita. Oh, and at El Pato, every day you could eat barbacoa. And don't forget the refried beans. Barbacoa tacos at El Pato. You're hungry. Take care of business. Take care of breakfast. El Pato, every single one in South Texas. It is the flavor of South Texas Mexican food. It is so good. It is fresh. They make it when you order it at elpato.com or phone it in like I do. The big special right now for a limited time is the big fat taco with beef fajita, the 2 enchiladas, chicken or cheese, rice and bean, and the drink, an amazing $9.99 at every El Pato restaurant.
to Genesis of Harlingen today and soak up the feeling of the dynamic yet elegant design and cutting-edge technology. Visit today and choose from a great selection like a 2026 Genesis G70. Lease one today for $499 a month for 24 months. Come see where refined sophistication meets powerful innovation at Genesis of Harlingen at 8521 West Expressway 83 in Harlingen. Shop from the entire line of Genesis online at genesisofharlingen.com. Genesis of Harlingen, a Bert Ogden Auto Group dealership.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight illnesses like pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. See more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
News, traffic, weather, sports.
The Valley's Morning News.
News Talk 710 KURV.
It's the pulse of the 956. This is News Talk 710 KURV. Happy Friday. It's the final day of July. I'm Sergio Sanchez, along with show producer Zach Cantu, Jason Caterina from AccuWeather. I think we should give this dude like the entire month off of August. We're going to be stuck in like 104, 105, 106 degree temperatures for the next. It seems like for the entire month. What were you saying, Zach? yeah. Leave without pay. Yeah. That's what you get for putting us at 105, 106 every single day. News on 710 KURV, a service of Jay Gonzalez Injury Attorneys, ready to fight for you. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH.
Fox News, I'm CJ Papa. President Trump gathers his cabinet today in the Maryland mountains.
We know Camp David is where President Trump huddled with his senior officials right before he ordered Midnight Hammer. We know that now he does have this option for 10 to 14 days of strikes, the go big option that has been prepared by the CENTCOM commander. We don't know exactly where his head is at, but we should find out soon.
Fox's Peter Doocy at the White House. Besides the war in Iran, the push for peace between Hamas and Gaza and Israel, the Board of Peace says it reaches a deal for the complete disarmament of Hamas and other armed groups in Gaza. President Trump says Israel would withdraw from Gaza as the disarmament is complete. Now 60,000 migrants entering the Spanish territory in the African continent that borders Morocco. That from the territory's president. America is listening to Fox News.
This is the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. And a quick couple of local notes. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton launching an investigation this week into Mission Regional Medical Center and Knapp Medical Center over alleged birth tourism schemes. And the mayor of Mission is running for re-election, made that announcement official this week. Thank you for joining us on the Valley's Morning News. We are also online at a free app called Radio Para Mí. Go get it and listen to your the morning news on your smartphone. Every Friday at this time, it's movie mom Nell Minow. Of course, the show is all of a sudden online. We do the online, all just beautiful and gorgeous. We have Mom back with us right now. She's fresh back from Comic-Con in San Diego. What you buys, Mom? What you buys? What you buys, Mom?
A Supergirl t-shirt.
Well, yeah, it must have been on clearance because probably not selling very well at the movie theater. Okay, so we got a Blockbuster, right?
Yeah.
Spider-Man, and
Yeah.
you as our resident nerd for all things Comic-Con and DC and all that stuff, MCA. So what do you think? You like the Spider-Man movie?
Well, given the weather that you got this weekend, I think it's a great weekend for the movies. So
Yes.
go see The Odyssey. It's really long. And,
That's true.
and three of the same actors from The Odyssey are in the Spider-Man movie. Of course, you got
Whoa.
Tom Holland, Zendaya, the newlyweds, and also John Bernthal playing the Punisher. Now, they were really strict with me about spoilers, so I'm going to be very careful here, but I'm going to make you feel old. The first time we saw Tom Holland as Spider-Man, he was 14 years old in one of the Avengers movies, and then the following year at 15, he had his first starring role as Spider-Man. Spider-Man, now all grown up, dealing with some very grown-up stuff. You remember at the end of the last movie, he had to wipe everyone's memory so they don't know that he's Peter Parker. And his friends, Ned and MJ, have gone off to college. He's stalking them on Instagram. And he's basically full-time Spider-Man now. He's got no time for the human part of him, Peter Parker. That's going to create some stress. Are there some great fight scenes in this? Yes, including one that blew my mind with a bunch of ninjas who could go up walls. That was amazing. I'm not going to spoil some of the familiar characters who will show up and the new character. I'm just going to say there are a bunch of twists and turns, and it's very touching. Wonderful performance from Tom Holland, who's really owns this role, says maybe he'll continue with it. Although, do you know what his next movie is? He's
No.
going to play Fred Astaire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know.
I like that kid. I really
Obviously,
like that
nobody
kid.
wants to compete with that. This is the end
Yeah.
of July. That means the end of Superheroes, the end of Blockbusters. We got the quirky weirdo movies coming up in August. A lot of fun stuff. I'm streaming this week 2 movies that were just in theaters 2 minutes ago. We've got Disclosure Day from Steven Spielberg and Supergirl to go with your T-shirt there. Pressure, one of my favorite films of the year. The story of the weather forecaster who played a crucial role in D-Day, with Brendan Fraser as Eisenhower, future President Eisenhower. Lucky Strike with Scott Eastwood. Very exciting story, real life story of an American soldier caught behind enemy lines. And Stuart Fails to Save the Universe, a spinoff from The Big Bang Theory. Next week, we've got a movie about the early days of Anthony Bourdain called Tony. It's really good. It's delicious. We will talk about it. But I have to tell you one Comic-Con story.
Okay,
I was
go ahead.
walking through the hall at Comic-Con, and I'm just on my way to something. This is not a special event. And I see an entire group of Indiana Jones cosplayers, including some short rounds, the little guy from the second movie, Marion, a Dr. Jones Sr., a guy dressed as the Boulder in the first scene. And in the middle of it is none other than John Rhys Davies, the real life actor who played Indy's best friend. That's Comic-Con for you. You got a bunch of crazy cosplayers meeting one of their heroes.
Did you cosplay? Did you dress up as someone going to the convention?
I'm there as a journalist. No,
Okay.
not at all.
All right.
I took
All
a
right.
lot of great pictures, and I'll send you some.
Back to Spider-Man. How many post-movie, little teasers?
One, very brief. I was hoping for a glimpse of the Avengers movie, but no. It just is a cute way of letting us know where, and I mean where, we'll be seeing Spider-Man next time.
Okay, good. And it's at the beginning, right after the movie, right? I don't have to wait all
No, you have to
the
wait
way to the
all the way
Ah,
to the
chihuahuas. Okay. I'll take my restroom break and then
Take a
come on
little
back.
snooze, come
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mom. Hug and a kiss.
Love you.
And big hug and kiss to movie dad as well. That's movie mom.
Hi, Zach.
Yeah. Don't forget your radio grandson. Yeah, he wants to say, she didn't say hi to me. Movie mom, no, every Friday on 710 KURV. Top commercial roofer in this entire region based on, I would say, experience and based on the amazing projects that they have been involved with and are currently creating. That would be Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing. I'm flashing the credentials to you right now so that hopefully you make a call for your benefit, not theirs. I mean, they're not going to pin you down for any business. Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing just wants to meet you, just like you want to meet prospective clients in your future. Well, they would like to meet you as well. And this top commercial roofing outfit with almost 130 years in the business and cross-training their employees and all the different type of commercial roofing systems and a culture of safety as well. These folks they just want to meet you by giving you a truly expert report. They know what to look for in the condition of your roofing system. And you need this information to make some smart, timely decisions on maybe a little bit of maintenance here or there. If you're in great shape, they'll tell you. That's Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing. Free professional inspection and report on the condition of your roofing system, the top roofer in the area. Again, free for that inspection. You call them at 956-655-6178.
Here you go, Dad. At LSNB, we build strong foundations on values that matter.
And business practices you can rely on.
Investing in education.
Volunteering in the communities we serve.
And fueling our region's economy.
For over 40 years.
Our mission has been supporting area businesses.
We are LSNB.
Donating more money to more causes than all other area banks combined.
Here, in a place we call home. We are LSNB.
The Valleys Bank.
It's summer, and Lee's Pharmacy wants to remind you to use sunscreen, protect your skin, and lower your risk of skin cancer. Make Lee's your summer stop this year. Lease Pharmacy, from medical equipment, medicine compounding, support braces to sunscreen and other skincare products. Fast and easy prescriptions refilled. Just go to